Do you want to talk about the song you wrote for Kenny Rogers? Not only did Kenny love this song, but he said, you have to sing on it with me. And I cannot imagine. I interviewed him around that time, and boy, he was just crazy about you.
He was awesome. That's I'm going to start crying because I loved him so. He's just, you never know what happens in Nashville. A song can take you everywhere. I call music the ultimate passport. And it might not be a continent, but you go everywhere in your heart you need to go. But it's, yeah, I remember it was when I was just full on touring 250 shows a year, trying to get songs on the radio all the time. And I got a call and it was like, hey, this is so-and-so. We're cutting this song on Kenny, and can you come? Who sang those backgrounds? You know, because I had stacked a bunch of layers and just had fun in the studio. I was like, well, I did all those. And he was like, well, can you come sing it now? And I'm like, I actually have like an hour and a half between my crazy life of doing stuff, between laundry and getting back on the bus, you know? And walked in, and Kenny was there, and he was just amazing. From the moment I met him and hung out with him, he was just awesome. And
isn't he great?
Just to be around his vibes and knowing that he'd seen all kinds of darkness and light in his life. It was just, I'm grateful God let me hang out with him for a while.
Can I mention the song "Turn This World Around"?
Yeah.
And boy, you talk about a song that is still so applicable into what's going on today. Boy, bring that song back. But I did want to mention, I saw some pictures of you with Kenny. And for people who may not know, you're a DIYer. This guy can build you a house. Listen, when the, you know what I'm talking about, when it hits the fan, I'm going to this guy's farm. That's what I'm talking about. You can pretty much build anything, and not only great with wood and metal, electricity. You built something for Kenny, didn't you?
Yeah, I always build like a tour gift or just a little gift for somebody. Just because I got to play a little, you know, getting to share the studio with them. And he was a big Ansel Adams photography fan, like landscapes, black and white. And we were in Canada, and I found this cool old, like, you know, late 1800s, early 1900s camera stand that you would mount an old camera on and put a light in it. And then I framed a little, like, Ansel Adams landscape, black and white, probably somewhere in, I don't know, Montana or somewhere. And Yellowstone, probably. But, and just framed it there. I was like, hey, and you can put your kids in there too, you know, if you want to frame it. And I just thought, you know, just little gifts. And I've always, any of the big tours I was on, I was always build a gift for Brad Paisley or Toby Keith or Brantley and Thomas Rhett and, you know, all that crew.